So that's definitely getting up on the high side. So it's 43% the top 10 holders are holding. Again, I don't know for 100% sure. I'm just saying you have to be a little bit careful. Usually, natural meme coins, organic meme coins, where there's nothing fishy going on, they tend to go up and down and not just this overbought. You see that on RSI where it's just overbought, single line all of the way. That's very, very suspicious. Usually, you don't tend to see socials either. Sometimes they put socials on, sometimes not if it's a scam coin. But the volume is very fishy. Little bits and bobs of buying, no massive selling or anything like that. That's what I think we're seeing here. And the top 10 holder count is very, very high. And then what happens is all those people are all related wallets. So another thing you can click on here, it doesn't always show up, but if you click on bubble map, you can see if they're connected, the wallets as well. In this particular case, it doesn't show that funds have connected them in any way. But remember, that doesn't mean anything on its own. People can set up different wallets, different computers and stuff like that. They don't have to fund it all from the same place. So we'll keep an eye on that. This one's called Mondi, and this is one I'm very suspicious about. So I'm not going anywhere near it. But let's see what happens. Let's see if it indeed is a bit of a rug or if it's just a natural coin. You can see the dev bought. Dev's not sold yet or anything like that. But I mean, it's just part of the games. The dev will be in on it with everything else. So I think probably at 49k. You would get a massive dump. That's what I think is going to happen. Something like that from what I can see. I mean, there's an argument. If you know this is happening, like I think this is going to happen or I know this is happening, should I just buy a little bit here, ride it up anyway and just sell and make a little bit of money? Yeah, you could kind of do, but it's risky because you don't know when they could automate the dump. Sometimes I've seen them do it at 20k, sometimes 30k as well. So you don't know when it's going to happen. Again, I'm awfully confident in this. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm just saying I have a feeling it could happen. By the way, shockingly, this has actually got to liquidity pool. So they're probably going to rug there. But like I said, I still think this is sniper buying. So I wouldn't touch it with a barge pull. Sometimes it runs away from you. Sometimes it doesn't. But I'm still convinced this is all fake buying and coordinated buying as well. Let me just see if it's showing the holders now. Yeah, 43%, which is pretty high. Yeah, let's leave that open and we'll come back to that. See what's going on with these other ones. Yeah, this one just didn't get enough volume, so it's not going anywhere. So anytime when the holders count's very low, there's no volume and stuff. Only volume in the last 5 minutes is $500. Altogether is about 3,000, but then dropped a lot. It's not going anywhere, so you can just ignore it, X out. This one, dev bought, didn't really move, no holders, only 13 holders and stuff. So usually when we're going to 20k, 30k market cap, holders, as you've seen, needs to go to 40, 50, 60, etc. That's what you're looking for. And by the way, the RSI, like I've said before, is more a timing tool. So if you want to buy a dip, you want to see this ideally oversold or come to the middle, a tool to sell is usually around the peaks. So just because it's going up, so if something's going up like that, I don't just automatically sell because this is at a peak. It doesn't work that way. It's just if things are consolidating sideways or they're starting to move down now and I want to get out, I'm looking for a quick peak to sell or a quick low to buy a dip on here. So that's kind of how momentum works. On a 1 second, it's not that reliable at all, but no indicator is. So literally the RSI volume is all I've figured out. I've tried everything and I've been trading technical analysis for like 20 years. So I know how to use all the different indicators, but these are the ones I can tell you for sure are helpful. Everything else is a waste of time. Buy and sell here. If you click here on this little arrow on the side, you can set up your priority fee, your slippage limit and bright. Slippage, I kind of keep at 5 because I don't like it cutting too much into my profits, but between 5 and 10. If things are moving quickly, you need it a little bit higher. So between 5 and 10 for a wave 1. Priority fee is usually 0.01, so we would increase to 0.02. Here, you'll probably see 0.01, increase it to 0.02. So your trade's more likely to go through. And MEV protection, I usually keep as enabled, and then I can X out of this. That's my wave 1. You can see I've marked it as wave 1 at the top. And then sell settings, let's just go to the sell settings here and you can see that they're the same 0.02, 0.02. This I usually keep at 5. Sometimes if a trade's not going through, I might just in real time increase it, but usually I keep it at 5. And remember, all of this is just to make sure that when you click the sell button, it sells and your order's executed rather than not executed. Because if it's not and the price moves even lower and you're trying to get out of position, then you're going to lose a lot of profit or just make a bigger loss. So yeah, this one I was very curious about is on it says liquidity burn less than 50%. Right. So this one I was very curious about. It's on DEX now.